Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share the messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves who are on this journey to love. And so I am going to share a quick energy read that I have done because, again, it is so reflective of what's been going on for me. And so I thought I'd share it because I know that we share a lot on this journey. So if you follow my channel and come to me for messages and for healings and everything, then you will, I'm sure, benefit from this reading as I did, because again it is so reflective of how I've been feeling. And so the first thing to remember is we are one, and we are one energy. All of us are one energy, basically moving into more and more love, because right at the bottom of the deck is the Angel of Strength, who is supporting us on this journey, and that is number 5. And so as I was doing the reading, I had this already up because I was doing some healings for people, and I just had this here. And then I thought, oh, look at that, how that's clearly what they want to say is, look, they are supporting us because they know that we need to have their strength, and they know that we have to be courageous on this journey. And so remember, we are all one love, one heart, one mission to bring love to the planet. So down the left hand side, I've done what is in Divine Counterparts headspace, heart, what they're wanting. And then down on the right hand side as well for us. So I'm going to go through them individually. What's the crowning? The overall crowning energy is this movement that no one can deceive their soul anymore, right? So the movement is, there's a big push from the universe to highlight to people where they are not following their soul purpose, and to really shake things up in their lives to make changes. And so that is happening because it's number 7. It's to see, he's actually holding his heart in his hand and he's looking grey. Because if you're not following your heart, then you're not following your true self, and therefore you are deceiving your soul. So, and I can vouch for what is happening in all around me are people that are in these dynamics that are feeling the push very strongly to move out of their situations, to move into their soul truth. And so I am seeing this everywhere now. So what is in the Divine Counterparts mind is wanting to have a plan, right? Wanting to have a plan of how they are going to move out of the situations they're in and move themselves into following their soul purpose and also following their heart, because at the heart of them there is this very much movement towards their heart and a heart-based living, and to feel the pull of the heart. And so it is wanting a strategy, right? Wanting to have a plan, because what is at the heart of them is, like I say, they want to take that leap of faith. They want the world, the world is their oyster, and they want the blossoming, they want the abundance, they want the divine trinity, they want, the light that you bring to them. And not only that, but the energy then that they're also taking from the union is this moving out of the head into the heart. And so all around them then there is this sense of blossoming internally. Look at the light coming down, because at the heart of them a light has been shone. And because the light has been shone, sprouts of life, like look at the flowers and everything growing, showing that there's illuminescence happening from within. The reason why there's luminescence is because they're moving out of their heads and going more and more into the heart. And because of that, it is creating a sense of here, what they're wanting is to have a way forward, right? They want to know, how am I going to make this happen? How am I going to get myself into this love path? How am I going to get myself onto the love path? And you can't make it up. Somebody's just followed me on Instagram, and they are called Gold Man. Just as I'm saying that, and of course the golden energies, right? How are they going to become a gold man, filling themselves up with the golden energy? Because we are one energy. So the more that you're uplifting in your golden energy and using your energy body and healing and going through all of this process, of course, that is impacting on them. And so that vibrationally is making them move up as well. And so you are doing it together, which is why it's so important to know that you're always vibrationally working as a team. And the vibration is what we are all working towards, this universal heartbeat that's pulling us together. So the guidance for them from Nature's Oracle is the daisy, which has been coming through recently as a message, came through in someone's healing again. Daisy is the only flower that has two into one. So we become one with our twin. So, the message is, let the wildness in your heart be expressed. For too long you have repressed your true nature. It is time to allow your inner wild child to unfold its petals and flower in all its glory. So, the guidance for them is, God, just let your heart out. Just let your true feelings out. Just express what is in your heart, because you're dying to do it, because otherwise you're going to feel like this, right? So for us then, what we're thinking is we are standing in this Archangel Shamiel is the angel of love, right? So, and this is number 10, which is one, which is new beginnings. So we're thinking, come on, I want my new beginning in love. I know that I've expanded. I'm part of this warrior group that are expanding the cosmic heart, the golden heart. I'm standing in my power. So I want when is this going to happen, right? At the heart of us that we have, though, this is why I wanted to share it, because this is totally what I'm feeling. At the heart of us is that we do appreciate that we are healing, right? We do appreciate that we're on our love path. It's number 6. We are here in this green dress. So on one side of us, this is two parts of us, right? On one side, we know that we're on a healing journey. We know that the story behind the twin flame story, that we're healing, that we're doing this together, that teamwork makes the dream work, and all of that. But on the other side, there's part of us that is feeling like, but I'm still tied to wanting to know when this is going to happen. And that's creating some storminess inside. And not only is it creating storminess inside, it's creating upset. And therefore, we're wanting this upset to go. We're wanting this storminess to go. We're wanting to feel this freedom, right? Because even though we're appreciating the journey, and that's at our heart of us, we know that we're healing. We know that we're coming into our power. We're thinking that we're in our power. But at the same time, there's like a flip side that we sort of go between. And I feel this, like at 1 minute in the day, I'm feeling great. It's like this. The next feeling, I'm like flipping between feeling heartbroken, feeling tied up to things, feeling like, when's it going to happen? And it's like this combination of energies that can happen multiple times in the day. And so the guidance is here is to really, really know that you're actually always two hearts that beat as one. And the guidance from Nature's Oracle is the stag, which is unconditional love, which I always see as the sign of the divine counterparts. And the message is that a big transition is taking place in your life. It will happen gradually, almost imperceptibly over the next 5 years. So learn to be gentle and kind to yourself during this process. So, what they're saying is, it's okay actually to feel this range of emotions, because everything is being brought up to the surface to be let go of. So if this sense of like feeling tied up to things, feeling like going from 1 minute feeling happy about we're on this path and we're celebrating love and we celebrating the journey, and then the next minute feeling tied to things, and then feeling a little bit angry, and then after that feeling like upset because we're not in union yet. All of that at the moment is coming up because it's to be let go of, because actually we are moving and bridging that gap between so-called 3D, 5D, moving more and more into realizing that we're two hearts beating as one. Trusting that things are coming together, right? Because the more that there's this movement collectively and we are all one, the more that we are collectively, you know, all bringing that communal heartbeat, and it's going louder and louder and louder, the more that people are all coming together. And the more the pull of the heart is, the more that we can't deceive our souls. And so, because the crowning energy is this, like I say, you can't no longer deceiving the soul. This is the big energy from the universe, bringing everything up to the surface that isn't love, right? Just like what we're going through. Everything that isn't love has come up to the surface to be let go of. Because there's going to be a big push for us to walk through that gate. So at the moment, if you have a look at this, this is the grounding energy, and this is a bit like we're stood on the side of the gate because we're feeling trapped, right? But actually it's about knowing that we hold the sacred key to just open that gate and go through into the light. And so that is what is happening at the moment. We're being pushed to let go of this sense of brokenheartedness because we are being pushed to open that key and open the gate to our freedom, and to realize that we are free already because actually we are two hearts beating as one. And so that is what we're on this journey of at the moment. So we're being pushed to realize that actually we hold the keys to our freedom. We hold the keys by opening up that gate and just walking through it and having our transformation. And the guidance is that, you know, that transformation is happening. I've also had, you know, today, a lady contacted me and said that hadn't heard from her twin in a year. Like she had no means of contacting him. And suddenly he texted her this morning. Out of the blue, completely out of the blue. And said wants to meet up. So, you know, this is when you have to believe, because actually these things are really happening. People are really coming together. And so you have to trust, because the more that we are all collectively having this journey of we can't deceive our soul anymore, the more that it's happening for you, the more it'll be happening for your twin. And then it's all about just trusting that together we are one and we will come back in love. All right, I hope that helps. If you want to come to me for a healing or for a reading, please do. If you want to come for a channeled letter or you want to get the books, then please do. All details are in the link. In the meantime, I hope that helps. So remember to clear anything that isn't love, because it's coming up to the surface to be let go of. All right, I hope that helps. Take care. Bye.